going.
Yeah, absolutely. They definitely want to make sure that they're clumped together so that they can get their team combos, get their synergy rolling. Speaking of rolling, moving on to the next set.
There we go.
Right, starting off on Town and City. Interesting kind of start for the red team, of course. You typically think that VinS is going to maybe want to take the backseat, you know, with the nature of Link as a character, very kind of projectile heavy, wants to keep his opponents away, but he does have his share of powerful pressure options as well.
He has some pretty fast moves at his disposal, actually.
Yeah, that neutral air in particular. Neutral air, forward air, incredibly safe on block, as well as incredibly powerful as well.
And the fact he has a normal grab now makes quite a big difference now.
Yeah, not having to deal with that tether grab just allows his pressure game as a whole just to be a lot stronger.
And he can go for grabs and doubles like with less risk as well. That's also very important.
Great recovery coming out from VinS right there. And Glutonny extending a little bit too far and SDing in that instance. Griffith trying to time that Ivy Sword down air versus Enki. Not quite on the mark. Up throw Thunder, not hitting its mark. He's going to go for it again. No. Ooh. Glutonny answering back versus VinS real quick. But
pretty close game so far.
Oh, deep down air.
Oh, no. Not enough.
Yeah, good stuff on VinS to maintain his resources.
A little bit more percent would have done it, but yeah.
Oh, excellent awareness coming out from Griffith. Seeing that Glutonny was applying that pressure to Enki, he was ready with the up smash to get the KO. Oh, huge back air coming out, and that was only 92% after the hit, and Link is not a light character at all. That is going to be a huge KO for...
so important
for the yellow team.
Kinds of kills.
Max Rage Charizard is an absolute monstrosity to deal with at times.
Yep.
Really got to be careful.
A huge lead. And it's also scary because Charizard also has these very dangerous out of shield options. So if you get too eager against Charizard, you might eat an up smash or an up B.
Yes, absolutely. But finally, Glutonny losing his first stock. It's quite a deficit. But if they can take Griffith's stock right now, they will even up the game. Scary situation for VinS, and that is going to be the back air. It's the final stock. Takes the second stock.
But Griffith has been playing amazing this game. Like, he's really been keeping that stock and just getting so many kills.
Finally losing that first stock is Griffith to that up B, the Link spin attack. But only a one stock lead, but Enki is bleeding.
Yeah, Enki is... Oh, he died to the back throw.
Not the best DI versus that back throw. That back throw is quite strong, but not killing at 94 kind of strong. Now you have a lone hero of time. Well, actually, the lone hero of time versus two opponents at once. Not the best position for VinS to be in.
And if Glutonny dies, he's definitely going to take a stock.
Yeah.
Oh, the team combo. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. That was incredible.
That was amazing. But what a great up B. That Link up B, so gigantic. But as you mentioned before, Glutonny immediately taking that stock. Oh, but too low for VinS.
This reminds me of like melee doubles, like spacey combos, you know, back air, you know, like the ladder. The back air ladders, that was incredible.
Yeah, and that's one of the big benefits of having Squirtle out in those 2v1 situations. You know, Squirtle has such quick, long-lasting normals, especially with those aerials. Real fantastic set of aerials for getting those team combos just back and forth. And Wario is very, very similar. That fair in particular, so quick on that move, it's very easy to reactively ping-pong your opponent back and forth.
Like, ever since Brawl, I've always seen Squirtle as like a tiny Wario, basically.
Many people compare him to Mario. He's Water Mario, but with...
Water Mario?
Yeah. Water Mario, but with... What was it? It was like a... I don't remember what the comparison was, but... he had something. Water Mario with Diddy Kong Fair, that was it.
Ah, there we go. That sounds about right.
Of course, game one going to Glutonny and Griffith. Let's see where ASMonaco is going to take their opponents. Are they going to run it back to Town and City? Do they feel comfortable there, or are we going to see a potential change?
The game started pretty even, but when Griffith held on to that stock and started getting so many kills, they basically swept through them.
Yeah. It looks like we're seeing a change to Yoshi's Story this time. First time we've seen Triplat played in throughout so far on stream in doubles, actually. It'll be interesting to see how they're able to exploit this.
All right, here we go, game 2.
Well, Enki unfortunately not getting that shield grab.
Tripod is a pretty interesting choice, actually.
Oh, going real deep for that edge guard versus VinS. Wise of him to maintain that jump, just keep it so that he was able to recover. Definitely doesn't want to make use of that.
He's been doing that pretty well, actually, just keeping his jump. He's very smart with his recoveries.
Smart not only in terms of getting back to the stage, but also reversing those edge guarding situations we saw quite a bit in the previous game.
Nice, good coverage by Enki.
Just so much back and forth in terms of stage control between these two teams. When it feels like one of them has the stage control, one of the other players just completely kind of reverses it.
Enki was just doing such a good job against both players, but his momentum just got stopped by Glutonny, and now Glutonny is getting the edge guard on him.
Enki making his way back to center stage, but only to be interrupted by a dash attack. VinS losing his first stock finally as well.
I like the patience by Enki with the way he was falling down. He tried not to jump into Griffith's down air there.
Yeah, Enki's usage of the wall so far has been so critical, and that's probably why they opted for this tri-plat as opposed to Battlefield. You know, even though Battlefield has a closer arrangement for the platforms, those walls are so crucial. But the trade is stopped.
Yep.
Overcommitting, unfortunately, was Enki, and so he loses his stock to that fly. He's still on that first stock, but he is not at the lowest, not the lowest of percents. Up air, not enough just yet.
Enki doing such a good job on Griffith right now, keeping him in disadvantage.
Yeah, superb work. Enki not having taken too much damage so far, so this is definitely a real close game. But again, that waft is something that you have to consider at all times. With the amount of charge that it has right now, it will blow anyone off the screen.
Oh, this was a scary situation.
Amazing pressure coming out from the red team, and there's the waft confirm, and suddenly this is looking like such a bleak game. What was so close, so even before, is now completely in the yellow team's favor.
This is so similar to the first game. It's just an even game that just where the momentum just swings heavily in Glutonny and Griffith's favor.
Finally, Gluto losing that first stock, but this is just looking so good. And another one coming out from VinS, and suddenly this is a lot closer, but Enki not looking good. The up tilt and the up air carrying it 106 after the hit.
And it's up to VinS to try and make a comeback against these two highly mobile characters. And we saw in the first game how deadly the team combos could get.
Just making use of this chomp as Glutonny just making sure to tack on as much damage, trying to drag VinS down as well. Either that or he's just messing with him.
Oh, there we go. Oh, we're seeing the... Oh. Down there. Oh, this is it.
All right, VinS still playing very smart, very aware, not falling into the obvious traps that Glutonny and Griffith are trying to set up. Oh, the bike off stage. Great use of the bomb, though. The remote bomb coming in clutch right there.
Glutonny trying to read rolls.
Gluto having a little bit too much fun, but if he keeps that up, he might put himself in a bit of a situation that he might not have been expecting. But that up air,
that is it.
mighty coming out from Charizard. Now we are, I believe, are we in best?